What is up, guys? We've arrived in Santorini. We've got out the airport and landed in Thera. And to get to our Airbnb, we have to get another bus, so we're just waiting for that. So, we have officially arrived in Santorini. So unfortunately we're not with the little one this holiday, as we're only gone for like 3 days. 4 days, 3 nights. At the moment we are trying to sort out an ATV and we're just settling in our apartment while Dries is sorting that out. So while he's doing that, let me show you guys this new villa that we actually got from Airbnb. It's newly built. As you can see, this is the living space. We make our own breakfast, well they give us breakfast and we cook it ourselves. It's not a buffet, but it's perfect. This is the bathroom. One thing about Santorini at the moment is that a lot of people do say the hot tubs are not hot, and there's certain rules. I don't know if it's due to COVID, but there's certain rules that they do in certain hotels now. So it's like some pools or hot tubs can only be used after a certain time or can't be used before 10 AM and stuff like that. But this villa, because it's ours, we get it all day and whenever we want. As I said, I will show you the view, but for now this is what it looks like. So we're off. There's the
then we're off to get a little snack for dinner.
So one thing that we researched with Santorini is that you should always go to local cafes if you're looking for something cheap to eat, because Santorini can be very expensive when you go to all the tourist restaurants and the places where basically everyone goes. So we've made it to Oya on the ATV. Oh, Iya. It's not pronounced Oya, it's Iya. It's our bums are numb from the ATV because it's not even far from where we're staying. We drove.
We're on the other side of the island. So I think we have to get our thing on here as well. Our cinematics on.
We should have brought the drone, but we'll come back. As you can see, there are so much beautiful views. We were actually looking to book some here, but what was the problem?
Didn't think it was worth the price.
Yeah,
and the pictures sometimes didn't look as great as they are. Like for example, there's one down there, it looks much bigger than it was. So I'm glad I actually didn't book that. And that was like 1,000 for 3 nights.
There's hardly any people here. It is actually quite good for us because it is usually packed out. So as you can see, there's a lot of clothes shops, souvenir shops. There are restaurants, but we're still looking around for somewhere to eat right now.
As you can see, people relaxing in jacuzzis. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't stay here in the jacuzzi because everyone's just watching you do what you did.
So for dinner, I've gone for something quite dry. We wanted to sit over there, but obviously the tables are gone because of the sunset views. But yeah, I went for a Greek kind of pizza. He went for a kebab, even though he's supposed to be on a no meat, no red meat diet. A lot of the dishes do have like lamb or beef.
Pork.
Oh, pork, yeah. We've also got our raspberry smoothies, and here's the sunset.
So it is Santorini at night now. It is, oh yeah, these are the views that everybody wants to see. These are them postcard pictures, as you would say. There it is.
We'll get closer and show you guys.
Yeah.
But we've just had dinner. It came up to €36 and we realised the restaurants with higher views, of course they're going to be more expensive than local cafes, but everyone comes for the sunset view for dinner. So yeah, now we're just walking. We're going to head back to the hotel just to chill back a bit and sleep. The moon is... So yeah, I definitely understand why people do actually book the pools here in Oya. The views at night are beautiful. You get the most amazing view, especially when you're in your room just swimming. So guys, we've just come back from Oya. Went to go get some stuff from Lidl. We did a bit of shopping, so like if we feel peckish in the night or like I feel myself for breakfast. By the way, it does get really cold at night, so it's warm as well. So there's a button that we're trying to figure out how to make the bubbles come up. There's a pool up there as well, but that's for a separate villa. Obviously they have their own pool and we have ours. So I'm just gonna put the shopping away and I'm gonna go have a swim. Good afternoon guys, it's day number 2. We woke up quite late. We've kind of missed breakfast. The owner, Chris, actually gives you your own breakfast in your fridge and you just make it yourself. This is because of quarantine. It used to be a buffet, but now they just fill up your fridge and you tell him whatever you want and he will go get it. Because it's lunchtime, we're going out to find a local cafe this time and see what we can go eat. He is at the moment trying to fly a drone, which it doesn't allow us because actually there's no license. The Maverick Air won't allow us to actually fly it. We're not even in the main part, we're actually in the mountains. What part of Santorini is this? Pyrgos, something like that. Oh, because the airport is just over there. I don't know if you can see the like long... What city is that?
That's where we are, Pyrgos.
Okay, so that's another village.
Yeah.
So today there's a village that I do want to go see. Is it Emporio, I think? And that's like the local villages. Let's see what today has. So can you park your ATV anywhere?
Yeah and no. He said in Fira, you got to watch out. To me, the reason why I like choosing before I sit down, because what if I see nothing I don't want? We are on our way to a cafe, because the cafe we just went to, the prices was about the same as Oya and the menu wasn't that great.
They all have the same kind of dishes, yeah. But I don't think anything caught his attention. We passed on.
I want to find that traditional. There's a traditional food that I know that they do here. It's a wrap with meat in it and chips, and it's about €4 if I'm correct. And I want to try it because I've never actually tried it before.
So guys, in the end, we ended up driving somewhere. It's more near the Fira bus station. We're eating at this one. The prices, what would you say the prices are like?
To be honest, they're not expensive, but they're more than you would expect for Greece. But for Santorini, they're not as expensive as you would be expecting. Let's say on average you're going to spend about €20 for 2 people on a meal, or €30.
I got a moussaka. A lot of Greek restaurants here do have it. So moussaka has eggplant, minced meat, potatoes and cream, and I kind of enjoy that in England, so I'm going to try it in Greece. He was looking for his traditional dish. I don't know what it's called. Griot.
It's the cheapest thing you can get here, and it's the most Greek thing you can get here. So normally it's about €4. Here they haven't got it the way that I would get it, so I'm going to go Fira and probably get one later. And they're about €4. It comes with like, you could say it's like kebab meat, and it comes in a wrap, which is like a type of Turkish bread type wrap. I don't want to call it that because we're in Greece. And it comes with chips inside and all salad and all that into one. They wrap it up, they give it to you, and you start eating.
I also realised that they do have Turkish desserts, because on the menus I see
Yeah.
Baklavas.
That's a big controversy because some of the stuff is Greek originally and then Turkish took it over, and some of the stuff is Turkish.
Okay.
And they share, most Mediterranean share a lot of the same things. Let's put it like that.
I didn't know that. It's a bit more dry than in England, but let's try.
He does that to me all the time. He splashes the hell out of me.
Pita bread.
Anyway,
€1.
for a reason.
Little dumpling. Oh, hey.
This is what happens when you're just very tired. But guys, we are in a little village in Emporio. We are going to see how it is. It's how basically a typical Greek village. And most people that come to Santorini don't actually come to here. Well, you know us, we like doing stuff that the regular tourists wouldn't do.
So we asked the locals where to go to find this village. So they told us to come up and then we're going to find a road somewhere at the top.
So here we go. As you can see guys, there is a small little door. I'm not going to open up the house, but the house not sure of people because even me, look. This kind of reminds me of the little alleyway bit that we went in Portugal.
Okay, so there are so many alleyways to go. We found the church. It is very quiet as well, like there's literally no one around. So in Emporio, I think it's Emporio, you are actually allowed to fly your drone. So I don't think too far, but this is us flying our drone. You can see.
This is a typical Santorini village. You've got the blue doors, which I actually like this colour. It's like a
Turquoise
colour. And they're very well built because if you're in a hot country, you don't want the heat coming in. And these colours, obviously, exactly like my colour, you have whites, you have yellows, very bright colours. Because it's caves, it doesn't, like, you don't get that hot, humid feeling.
We're in a cave. I think up there is the best view of the old village in Emporio. So, oh wow.
$369.
Well, compared to the modern world that we live in, it is so different right now.
And yeah, like even look at the bars they have on the windows here. So I want to give you more information about here, but I haven't done a lot of information because it was this one that found it.
So the more you walk down, there's more houses around here. Okay, local cab. So guys, we have kind of stopped off for a drink. This is Fanta Orange. Just finished exploring the local village in Emporio because there's so many alleyways, there's so many places to visit. But it is interesting to see if you do want to see some traditional Greek houses.
It's definitely worth coming to visit.
Again, so we just came home quickly just to freshen up a little bit. Over there is Pyrgos. It's right next to our villa that we're staying in. It's just there, so we need to get there before sunset or maybe in Fira we'll catch the sunset because that's where we're going after.
Oh, started here. Location 2.
So here's another town that we have come to. It's Paragos. We parked at the bottom and walked up.
Yep.
Not that far, it's like 5 minutes.
And the bell towers, actually I remember there's a story behind the bells. I can't remember how it is, but it's something to do with obviously the church and that when they ring them off.
Okay, so there's a few shops up here. This looks like it's jewelry. That is so beautiful. So guys, we've just explored Pyrgos. We kind of we're missing the sunset. We're trying to get down now. What do you think of Pyrgos?
It's nice.
See the sunset?
It kind of has a romantic feel to it in the certain places that they're setting up things. Like it's not luxury, but it's boutique. Kind of makes you feel private. Does that make sense? She got her iPhone charger.
My iPhone charger broke, so there's nowhere to charge my phone. But what I've done is we found this Chinese store, and the locals told us that they sell quite a lot of things. So I bought a quick iPhone charger for €5. Now we are off to Fira. So guys, we've arrived in Fira, and here it looks much busier.
We found that it's cheaper to do some tours here, so you got the prices here. For example, with the boat tours for the volcano, you got €20 for the hot springs. You got 3 islands, which is 26, and you got 38.
Well, we're going to inquire anyway to see what we can do, because tomorrow is our last day, so we'll see what we can do that's different rather than exploring. I don't know if you guys know, Oya is more of the luxury restaurants with the sunset views. Fira, one of the other popular destinations to visit in Santorini, and it's got more local restaurants. Down there is the square. Okay guys, Fira definitely has cheaper options for food. Don't they have what you wanted too?
Yeah, I told you, look, there it is.
There we go, that's what he's been looking for. And it's €4.50.
€4.50.
They got Thai and Indian, they have Chinese.
Traditional grilled and cooked food. Griots, burgers and salads.
There's so much more options
down here as well.
Crepes.
McDonald's.
So yeah, we've actually chose somewhere not for the sunset, but because we saw the menu. I am getting a tagliatelle with salmon. So yeah, Fira is definitely the place to eat.
So,
ooh, look at that.
That's salmon tagliatelle. This is calamari. Normally it has like the breaded crust, so I want to see how it's going to taste.
Dig in. So we've just finished eating our dinner. We've come to walk up a bit more. Oh, but it's a lot more quiet up here. Just walked around. There's loads of shops with souvenirs.
We've realised that food choices down in Fira are much better. The portions are much bigger, and I feel like the presentation of the food is better as well. But you have a lot more options. You have Thai and Indian food, you have Chinese, you have gelato, a lot of gelato places. You want good dining, come to Fira. But if you want the white building and everything else, that's Oya.
So currently we're at a crepe house.
We're gonna go for dessert.
I got a Bueno waffle. He got a crepe.
So, day 2 has been done. Food was
brilliant.
the prices was
Brilliant!
We went Fira. Where else did we go today? The old city in
Pyrgos.
Pyrgos.
Fira, Pyrgos,
And Embroli.
and Emporio. So there are 3 towns or 3 villages that we have visited today, and we've actually done quite well. We have just had dessert as well. Shout out to Crepe House in Fira.
The crepe was well done, like I like it. And oh, flavour.
So now he's about to ruin the toilet.
Oh, ruin it. What do you mean? You guys are gonna hear him. See that? That one there. Got you. You know when them ones they have to take off all the clothes. You know what I mean? All the leg.
Hi guys, so it is officially our last full day here in Santorini. Big happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
We're 24. We have left out early and we are here in Oya once again. So today we have a boat tour at 2
o'clock.
What we're doing is the volcano. At the moment it's 11. We have to try find the place to get the boat, which is back in Fira, which isn't far away, but we need to find it. So we're going to spend a maximum of 2 hours here.
Yeah.
Maybe less.
But as everyone knows, Santorini ain't really known for beach. If you want a beach, just Mykonos, you're thinking.
Yeah.
So as you can see, some people are risking their lives for the picture. And I'm not really about that life. Because if you slip, game done.
Stand right there, and I'm not doing it. Look at that view there. Good luck, you can. I got slippers on.
I'll take the pic. You take the pic.
Sorry, risk my life going on there. Look.
You take the pic. I'll take it.
You can just only imagine how rammed off it will be down there, and for people to be queuing to come here and take a picture. Lucky for us, we actually came at the right time.
The distance to the top is 1,200 meters, so we will need 25 minutes to go up.
Alright guys, we are on an active volcano.
So we kind of had to rush to catch the boat at 2 because we had lunch late. They took time for the food to come. I'm struggling. It's hot. Hiking isn't for the weak.
It's light.
So we're on the volcano island now. Whew. Wait, let me catch my breath. So we're on the volcano island now. Whew.
Ο μόνος ενεργός είναι πάνω στην κορυφή του με διπλός, δίδυμος. Στην παλιά καμιά θα κολυμπήσουμε εκεί μετά στις θερμές πηγές.
The whole of Santorini is a volcanic island, but this is where the volcano is, and it's also an active volcano, but you're not going to see any lava. So we've been given free time to explore this part, and right now I think we're heading to the crate. I haven't been doing much exercise. My midwife has told me obviously to stay active. Anyway, this is kind of a good thing for me. Okay, so I have stopped because this hike is too much for me. Jerice has gone ahead to catch shots of the crater. But damn, hiking is not for the weak, I'm telling you.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's literally smoke coming out of this rock. This is one bit of the crater. Yes, no lava, but you can see it's still active. These things you see over here are to detect when they know when the volcano is acting up, basically. If it's not friendly to tourists on the day, obviously they're not going to allow us on.
Come back down from the Okay, no, we're back on the boat now. We've only got an hour left of this tour, so he went off to see the crater. So we are off to the hot springs. From the boat to the hot springs, it's a bit of a swim, and apparently you do have to be quite a good swimmer, so I don't think I'm going to swim. So he's not swimming because he just had those jellyfish in the water.
Sometimes, but she said she don't know, she can't see them right now.
That's where the hot springs are. So we're just going to stay on the boat. We've only got 30 minutes here anyway, so it's not as bad.
The jellyfish thing is not a joke.
It's okay.
No. You're not the one getting stung up, yeah? You can't even tell with this water. You should have jumped. I got to dry.
We forgot to bring a towel, but it's alright. You're dry in the sun. So apparently the hot springs aren't hot.
No, it's like our jacuzzi.
So it's quite warm. Do you think it's worth it though to swim?
No, it's not a big deal.
So everyone's coming back to the boat now. We're gonna go home, shower, probably chill for a bit, and then come back out to eat.
As no one may know, is basically this is a present to Francesca for her birthday. Did you expect to be in Santorini this year?
No, I did not. I've always wanted to go to Santorini. It was meant to be a surprise, but I kind of bugged Javis to tell me. We have made it back to the old port. So to get back up to Fera, you can either walk up,
You can get a donkey, which we're not going to do because I feel like the animal abuse.
or you can get a cable car, but we are going to do that.
Which that is 6 each way, which man's didn't kill me.
So yeah, see you at the top.
You know, when you have a wife, they just cost you money.
So we're now out to eat. I think we've just missed the sunset. We're just gonna go for a meal. Nothing too expensive. Alright guys, so we are back in Fera Square for dinner. Even though it's my birthday, I was feeling for something more kebab. So we've actually come to
Get brioche.
you can't see the sign, but yeah, I felt like a brioche. So it's basically meat in a pita bread. And did you get fries by the way?
Chips in it, yep.
Oh yeah, there's chips in it as well. He thought I was actually gonna go to a restaurant with all this like sunset views and expensive meals. But for dinner, for both of us, we just spent €6.
So you can
Beautiful.
eat cheap here.
Yeah, so you can actually eat cheap here. I'll show you guys what it looks like, and I definitely recommend it because a lot of people do get it when they come to Greece. Prep house.
I know she's gonna want that after.
Definitely.
That's why she got this so cheap.
Probably just have a little walk again for our last night, and then tomorrow we're heading to
Akoniri. Oh, I can't pronounce it.
so it's basically a historical site, and it's at the bottom of Santorini. We've explored the main parts of the island from top to bottom. So this is what it looks like. I got a chicken one. You can get lamb, pork. I definitely recommend it.
This just proves to you it doesn't matter about the price. This was the best meal I've had in Santorini. The taste, the flavours, everywhere else we've had has been quite basic and the portions haven't been that big, but you're paying 20, 15, 11 euro per meal. €2.70.
So that definitely hit the spot.
Now we're gonna move over to there.
Drew decided to go for the bueno waffle like me yesterday. This has hazelnut, milk and white chocolate inside, and it's really good. Creams and sprinkles, ketchup. We actually went back for takeaway. We actually say goodbye to Fira tonight because it's our last night. What's up guys? So it is our last day today. Our flight is at 3, so we have to be out of here by 1. We're on time. We've decided to do a last minute trip to the prehistoric town of Akrotiri.